Hey Shaylin,
Yeah, babe.
happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Let me ask you a question. If I was gonna make you anything for Valentine's Day, what would it be?
Definitely a good ribeye steak.
No doubt one of our favorites, right? Well, today we're gonna make it two ways. One on the charcoal grill, and one maybe a method you don't know of yet, sous vide. Stay tuned, you don't wanna miss this. Okay, so we're back and we're cooking today ribeye two ways. Okay, the first way is gonna be with this sous vide machine. The only thing I asked for my birthday was this sous vide machine. I was so excited about it because I've heard you can cook a steak perfectly. And so what you do on this thing, this is a Bluetooth deal, and you set this thing for 130 degrees if you wanna cook a perfect medium rare steak, which I do. So you're gonna cook that at 130 degrees for 1 hour, submerged in water and submerged in a bag. This was invented by a French guy back in the 70s, and people have been using it for years. If you go to a nice steakhouse, they have a really expensive sous vide machine, and you just haven't known about it. And now they've made it affordable for the rest of us guys. So here it is, the sous vide machine. So it's as simple as this. I'm gonna take this prime ribeye steak and I'm gonna put this mixture that I just put in here earlier of salt, pepper, and garlic, and put it over the top pretty liberally. So we get it on the top, the bottom, and then take your leftover salt after you've sprinkled it and get it on the edges too. And that'll get you really good and seasoned and ready to roll. So the cool thing about this sous vide machine is it doesn't just do steak. You could do fish, chicken. I've heard you could do a whole turkey or a whole chicken in one of these things. Whatever the size container you want to get, you can do it and cook whatever you want to cook in there, and it's no big deal. So what sous vide means is under vacuum, and you can use a vacuum sealer or you can use a plastic bag like this and make sure you get all the air out. I don't think I did a great job of that, but get all the air out. And the way that you do that is while you sink it in the water, the air is going to push up and out of the bag, and that is 130 degrees. It's not going to burn you. You can put your fingers in there for a little bit. And then once you've got the air out of the bag, you're gonna seal the bag. And then I'm gonna use a little chip clip and clip onto the side of this thing. And now I will let that go for another hour. It's gonna come up to a perfect medium rare. And then I will put it on the grill along with our other steak that I'm gonna grill just like I would do any other time on the charcoal grill. Okay, so our sous vide machine has been going now for about an hour on this ribeye that's in here, and it's gonna look a little anemic, a little drab, and that's okay because we're gonna reverse sear it along with this other steak that hadn't been cooked yet. It's been sitting out ready for the grill, but this thing right here, believe it or not, is cooked perfectly medium rare and looks disgusting. I know. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take both of these to the grill. I'm gonna cook this one probably for about 8 minutes total. I'm gonna cook this one probably for about 45 to a minute on each side, get a good sear on it, and we'll bring it back, taste it, and see how it is. So this is the sous vide steak, and really what you want is a good sear on both sides. It's already cooked all the way through. You'll let it go for about a minute. After 30 seconds, you'll turn it at a 45-degree angle to get some good crosshatch marks on there. And then when that's done, you'll flip it over and do the same thing on the other side, and you can see how good that looks right there. That's the look you're going for. On a steak that's cooking from scratch, what you're gonna do is cook that for about 4 minutes on each side, flipping at the 2-minute mark for a 45-degree angle and get that good cross-hatching. And then end it with 2 pats of butter on both steaks just at the last minute, and it will give you the perfect flavor you're looking for. Okay, so we got our steaks done two ways. We got the one that I grilled. I think this was the one, right? On the charcoal grill alone. We got the one that we sous vide, and then we seared on both sides on the grill for about 1.5 minutes on both sides, maybe a minute on both sides, whatever it took. But there's one more thing I need to do real quick.
Okay.
Okay? In honor of Valentine's Day, I got you some flowers.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Aw.
And I thought we could have a nice romantic dinner
Oh my
with some
gosh.
steaks. And
You're-
guess what?
Yes.
This is like raspberry and vanilla spice or something like that. So there we go. Romantic dinner, Valentine's, steaks cooked 2 ways, guys. How you
Totally.
doing?
Totally.
I'm done. This is all we have to do. Let's do the sous vide first.
Okay, let's do it.
And I think they both look cooked just right?
They do. They look just right.
There you go. Medium rare. What do you think? So the last time I did it, we didn't sear it on the grill. We seared it in a pan, but we love the grilled taste.
I like the smoky taste.
So I thought, why don't we sear it on the grill this time?
That's amazing. Amazing.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely. And let me tell you guys, I'm really picky because I don't want to see blood. And when
No
he
blood
did it
there.
on the sous vide, no blood when he cut into it, nothing like that, but it's a beautiful pink, which is amazing. The flavor's totally there. So
All
we'll
right.
see if Sean has any blood.
Let's see how Sean did by himself. All right, let's get you a good one here. Here we go.
All right.
Happy Valentine's Day.
So romantic.
We're carnivores. What do you think?
That's really good too.
What do you think? Sous vide or not sous vide? That is the question.
Babe, that's a hard decision. But you want to be honest?
Yeah.
Sous vide.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, all right. That makes your purchase of my sous vide machine worth it. High five. Way to go. And if you want a sous vide machine, I will put a link below and get you one of those things. They're not bad at all. And the cool thing about it is if you wanted to cook, like if you had guests coming over and you wanted to cook a bunch of fillets ahead of time, put them all in there. If they're an hour and a half late, if they're an hour late, that's okay. It's still at 130 degrees. And when they get there, sear them off in a couple of minutes and you're done, right? But come on. I still cook pretty good, right?
Absolutely, babe. You
Not
are
bad.
amazing.
I mean, it looks good. Looks right.
It's great.
But I'll take it. I don't want, the sous vide to beat me, but if it does, it does. Anyway, subscribe below if you want to see more videos like this. Here's the question. This is what I want to know. What do you want us to cook? Tell us. If there's something they want us to cook, we'll cook it, right?
Absolutely.
Unless it's a horrible idea. We'll tell you it's a horrible idea. If you like this, let us know and push the like button, whatever it is, and we'll see you next time.